So
Oh my god.
cursed.
This is
Who wants to give a recap for a point of inspiration? Even though a couple of you already have inspiration for things that happened before the session.
Oh, thank you. I've wanted that GIF for a while. The session started with some RP. Jazz and Kieran spoke about the nature of magic and what it might mean for the world if it came back. Then the George ship sailed with Jordan and Maisie taking a watch. I don't really remember what they talked about so much as we joked about it being the beginning of the ship.
You guys were so distracted doing that you didn't pay attention to much.
You guys were so busy sailing your ships, you didn't even pay attention to who was on it.
Leave us alone.
But yeah, I really just genuinely don't remember what they talked about, but if either of you two remember, feel free to fill it in.
I think it was Macy making sure Jordan is okay after, seeing a jelly mom? Jelly mom?
Jelly moms,
like
yeah.
Ooze
I
mom.
distinctly remember getting an existential crisis as part of that conversation too. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a conversation with it was me. Now I remember, it was Maisie checking in on Jordan's both physical and mental health following everything that happened in the cave. We then went back to the Silver Watches base camp, where we met up with, God, I'm so bad at names, the leader of the Silver Watch, Victory, where we told her most of what we found, leaving out the bits with Cody's character
Aura
turning into a goo monster, for lack of a better term, and eating all of the magic, or most of the magic. And we also left out that we had a little ball of magic when we talked to her. She then tasked us with bringing Joran's surrogate daughter, for lack of a better term, to Barren Sands with us. Before leaving, there was some RP involving Shivers not knowing where to get a scabbard. But that got taken care of. Shivers nearly got massively overcharged again, still got kind of ripped off. Kieran, knowing the price of arrows, didn't get ripped off. But then we set off on the road, where we eventually ran into Cody's new character, Brooke, who is a traveling bard who's traveling with a group of people, some of which are not fan of Joran because she is a dragonborn. Most of them are just kind of uncomfortable that she's kind of rough looking, because we're all kind of rough looking mercenaries. But the grandpa especially was actually kind of racist.
Yep.
But overall, things went okay. We agreed to take watch together and spend the night on the road together, and that's kind of where we wrapped up.
Yeah, there was some more RP at the end of the session with the watches, but overall your evening went without a hitch. Just a couple details to clarify. You guys were tasked by Asher, the father, to take Sabine to Barren Sands to be with her mother. And when talking about the magic, she did try to pry just a little bit more about some of the magic, but you guys were pretty adamant of trying to shut that down immediately. But, yeah, you guys were tasked to bring, along with a, small shipment, along with Sabine. It just kind of happened to overlap a little bit. And you guys wake in the morning, the sun is kind of just coming over the mountains, and you guys have the full day ahead of you. You are still, I will say, about a day and a half away from Barren Sands.
Cool. Yeah, we head out.
Alrighty. Without further ado, you guys are able to pack up everything. The family that Rook has been traveling with kind of keep to themselves. They have throughout the night, and they do continue in the morning. Both the dad and the grandpa seem just a little wary, and they definitely keep their distance, but they don't cause any outright problems for you guys as you get ready and kind of move the caravan out. Now, question for you guys. Are you moving the caravans, like, together, or because I know Rook had offered to travel together, but are you guys traveling like side by side, one in front of the other kind of deal?
I would think side by side, because Joran, I don't think, not Joran, I feel like Kieran doesn't really trust the caravan or Rook still, so he'd probably be like, you guys be in front, and then I feel like Rook would be like, no, you go in front. And so I feel like we just ended up next to each other.
Yeah, if it's wide enough to travel side by side.
Yeah, it's the landscape you guys are traveling across, it's pretty rocky, kind of not.
Well, thinking about it, it's easier to hide numbers. We could go first. They're a family and one dude. We could take them if we need to.
But the old man is racist.
I can kill an old man.
Okay.
Both in and out of character.
Thank you for clarifying.
Yeah, you guys are able to set out with your caravan in the front. Parties at the front. Okay. You guys do make it a decent way through a good portion of the day. It's pretty hot out. The landscape is kind of more like jagged mountains. It's pretty hilly, rocky. It's not the like wind-swept sand dunes. It's more of a Utah, as I've kind of described it before, for lack of a better term.
I've always wanted to go to Utah.
And now you can. There are some pretty like jagged rocks and outcroppings that make it a little hard to see. Most of the path is pretty wide, but there are a few points where it gets pretty narrow as you kind of go in between two kind of rocky outcroppings. But for those of you kind of keeping an eye out, go ahead and make perception checks, as this comes into more of the evening.
Percep.
Jasminder would keep an eye out. We have a child amongst us. 19, BB.
Amazing.
A child. 16.
20 for Joran.
Damn,
22.
y'all!
Oh! We've also
Eventually,
only
but I
gone
think
up.
we're covered.
Damn, okay. I think in that case, you all would see, let me see, because it would be
With the setup of the, before you describe what's going on, with the setup of the cart, is there a way? Oh wait, it's already been described as like literally one donkey hauling a cart, right?
Yes.
Never mind. I was gonna ask about some complex setup with Kieran on top keeping guard, but again, I don't want to kill the one donkey that we have from overexertion, so never mind.
It's a pretty sturdy donkey. Pretty strong, healthy looking.
Donkey?
You did not name it.
Last time I named a donkey, it was immediately taken from me in session 0. I'm never making that mistake again.
You can still go back and get it. It's still there.
Never making that mistake again. Never name the animals.
Tegan.
Temporary Tegan.
God. I don't even, I'm trying to get my train of thought back. Yo.
We saw something on the horizon
Oh.
with our perception checks.
Yes,
We rolled a 16, a 19, a 20, a 22, and a 20.
Yeah, you ridiculously perceptive people. You catch some movement just beyond one of the rocks. Could be an animal, could be a person, but hard to tell. It's, I would say, up about 30 feet and about, I'll say about 50 feet ahead of where you guys are on the road right now. I'll change the music.
You said it's 50 feet?
Mm-hmm. It's a little ways out. It's not like immediately next to you guys. It's just kind of off a little ways. And it's just some like rocks kind of falling off the side. Slight shift, some movement, but you're not able to kind of tell what it is.
Want the bird to check it out?
Yeah, Jasminder will signal for both caravans to stop, and we'll let the bird go check it out.
Okay.
Jordan will kind of send him flying in that direction with the instruction that if he sees people to, like, let out a cry or something.
Okay. Go ahead and have a perception for Os then.
A nice little cacaw.
He rolls a 18 for perception.
Ooh, pretty good. And yeah, he would let out a high-pitched screeching caw.
So Joran, knowing what that signal means, she gives a nod to the others and kind of points a little up at the ledge, not trying to draw too much attention to that motion, but to signal to them that he sees something.
Alrighty.
Jasminder's got daggers out at the ready.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you guys, like, are moving on the caravan? Are they, like, are you making the effort to, like, stop and...
Well, Jasminder said
Unless-
she signaled for the caravans to
Oh.
the
Mhm.
You did.
parts to stop, so the caravan as a whole has stopped.
True. And then, that's right, because you did... I don't have... I'm just getting the map set up.
I mean, we are just sitting ducks here, Jordan. You might as well just call out to them to reveal themselves that we know we're there. We know that they are there.
Get your weapons ready then.
Mm-hmm. And Kieran will knock an arrow.
Right?
The moment Jasminder took her daggers out, Shivers took his sword out.
Mm-hmm. Alright. You
Once,
guys draw your weapons. Do you say anything?
Yeah, once everyone looks like they are ready to deal with some trouble, Jordan swings her hammer up to her shoulder, kind of steps out a little in front of them, looks up to the ridge, and just, come on out!
Make an intimidation check, Jordan.
Let's see. I actually changed that intimidation. Yes, I did. Okay. That's a 15.
15?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let me roll for something real quick. Let me real quick make sure. Okay. Let me, in that case, roll this. Does a 13 hit, Jordan?
Oh.
A 13 does not hit.
Okay. You see a crossbow bolt, shoot just past you and lodge in the wood of the cart. And I need you guys to roll some initiative.
Wow, they're really gonna do this. Okay.
Can we
moving
get
slow
tokens or initiative
Yes,
pop up,
let
please?
me move you over to the map.
There we are.
They chose this life. They could have just walked away.
Oh,
They could've.
fucking shit.
I don't
that's
think any
too
of us are going to
easy.
be able to take our tokens because you put them on the map for us.
God, fuck! Yeah, no, put your guys' tokens down. I'll just delete everyone.
I don't know. It still does that.
Fine.
Yeah, it really should not do that. That's really dumb. It's a 13 on the dice for 23.
Okay, nice.
That is 16, BB.
16 as well.
5.
Oh, a great
6.
start.
I had to roll authors, but let's see. Where is he?
Jasminder will concede first to Shivers.
Oz
What's
rolled
that?
a 19.
Shivers got a 17 on
Damn.
my map, on my screen.
I rolled a 16 on the die.
Oh,
Your total
period.
was a 16. Yeah.
Period. Well, you go first still, Shivers. Good job.
Hell
You're such
yeah.
a good bodyguard.
I'm gonna go. I want to go fight that Minotaur to death.
Do you want to roll for Rook, Sydney, or do you just want Rook to kind of stay to the background for this initiative?
I think I, for the sake of my sanity, will have Rook towards the back, protecting the the
The child.
normies.
and
yeah,
Delicious.
the actual family that's part of this. Yeah, protecting the children.
Can I use the old man to block?
The old man.
Don't think it works
Can you
like
lift
that,
him?
but I have to roll initiative for one more baddie because I used a variety.
I see.
And they rolled like shit. Cool. Great.
Look, so
Jasmine
did half
somehow
of us.
manages to
So.
block an arrow.
Yeah, everybody's
Well,
having a great night tonight so far. It's wonderful. Yeah.
So with a
Um.
22, are we aware of everybody that isn't behind total cover? AKA
Yeah, so-
everybody but the spies?
Yeah, pretty much. You, because
So we see
they
the
are.
Minotaur?
Yeah, no, as you guys crest, you do see that was the, another source of, movement, and as soon as the arrow hits, you do see all these figures, that were trying to stay mostly hidden, and they do not get a surprise round on you guys.
Hey, Danny,
Mm-hmm.
are you trying to tell me the Minotaur was hidden behind a rock?
It's a very big rock. It's like, have you been to Utah? There's like rocks that are just like columns.
I told you I've never been to Utah. I want to
Okay,
go so bad.
that's fair. No, that's fair.
You're
There are
in
big
Fantasy
rocks.
Utah right now.
Yeah, you're in Fantasy Utah. It's fine. Wait until you guys run into the Mormons.
Let's go, Mormon.
There's so many of you on the screen. Can you guys delete the extras,
No.
or I'm gonna
No,
have to?
you
tried.
have
Top,
to.
top Shivers.
Yep,
is
you
making
have
Shivers.
to.
We literally
I'll
have
move
zero
you.
control
That was my
over.
Shivers.
Just
Oh
There, we got it. We're good. We're solid.
But now you have to reroll initiative. And then put yourself back on the initiative counter because she
I'm
deleted
so
you.
sorry.
This is what you get.
God.
This is what you get for
It'll work out.
trying to make things easier, Sydney.
I tried so hard.
Road
still
to
got
hell
a,
is
a double
paved
door
with
and a
good
double ops.
Which of the? Oh, the new
Uh,
token is yours, right?
Yeah, and then here I'll move my Oss out of the way.
Thank you.
The
thank
donkey's name should be TT.
No,
you.
it should be anything but that.
It's TT.
No, it's gonna get left in Barren Sands again.
It's fine. We don't have an emotional attachment to this one.
Yes.
I am now
God.
attached to TT.
And now you change that to a 17, and we hopefully can be good to go.
Yeah.
You just gotta resettle the batch over there.
Okay.
Oh, I can change the number.
Mhm.
I will say the spies, because they were the ones behind full cover, are going to do a round of attacks. But the rest of them are just going to act on initiative turns.
All right,
along
you
with
still
you guys.
you got to redescend the order though, so Shivers gets popped back in at 17. There we
Right,
go.
right. There we go. Okay.
Otherwise, the poor boy's gonna get skipped.
And I'll count that one attacking Joran as 1. And then
You
this
really
one...
shouldn't.
If you insist! Alright, this first one is gonna go towards Maisie, because she's just kind of out in the open. 23.
Hey! Let me check.
You go out and yell, hey! And just... Arrow
No,
to
she
the...
gets. She goes, hey!
Shot with an arrow.
Who did it? Which one of these bastards did it?
It was this one up
I
here.
think that one.
And then... Let's see, does that... No, it doesn't add the 2d6
I was
damage.
gonna say, wait, how much do I take by the way?
So that's 15 damage Because he rolled really fucking well.
Jesus Christ, alright.
This next hit is gonna go towards you, Jasminder. That's a
15?
9 to hit. Yeah, 15 damage. And that one rolled like shit, so that misses you, Jasminder. And then this last one, since you asked so kindly, Jeff, and after missing their initial shot on the big old dragonborn, they're gonna take a shot at you for a fucking 12.
That does not hit.
My DM dice are back, guys! Yay!
You apparently.
Danny,
So,
Uh-huh.
please know that you can fudge rolls. We will not know.
ever.
I gave you permission to crit me.
So which is the one that shot Maisie? Which one shot our medic?
This one up here.
Okay, cool.
As a longbow out and, like, trained on you guys. They, all three of them do. They're the ones that are kind of more hooded, cloaked individuals, trying to be much more stealthy, than some of the brute fighters that are just lying in wait, basically. But, Kieran, it is your turn.
Alright,
Damn,
so
this map
Kieran's
is
gonna
so
go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to get behind here. And he's gonna bonus action hide because he has full cover from the one that shot Maisie. Stealth goes with advantage. 24. Is he hidden from this guy?
Yes.
Alright, cool. That means he attacks with advantage. I'm gonna use sharpshooter. Not 20? Does a nat
Good
20 hit?
God.
No.
No, not with the sharpshooter. Oh my god.
Does a nat 20 hit?
No, Jeff, a nat 20 doesn't hit. Would you believe it? God
Four.
damn it, what the fuck is that shit?
Believe
Is
this.
I even still alive?
God
32 plus another 52 damage to this guy.
Tell me he's dead. Tell me
He's
he's
so
dead.
fucking dead. Are you kidding me? That man is just fucking murdered. You shoot him and it goes like in his eyeball and out the back of his head.
Maisie just looks over. She has the freaking like deep bolt through her inside. Yeah, that's what you fucking get.
God. Fucking murder. It's Oz's turn.
Gotcha. Could he see this little guy down to the bottom right? If he goes like kind of up
Yes.
and
They
out.
they came out of hiding to attack.
Yeah, so after that real quick, he is gonna go swoop around to the back here and swoop down at that guy, and he is gonna take a beak attack. It's a normal roll. That's a 9.
Oof. A 9 does not hit.
That's fine. He's gonna just stay up there and be a pest.
Excellent. As Oz does. Shivers.
Jesus Christ, I'm moving towards this Minotaur at the speed of light.
Good. I'm so excited for you to go.
I kind of want to let Shivers 1v1 the Minotaur.
You can. You absolutely can.
I'm gonna choose the biggest guy and just go for it.
I can't hit it from here with my greatsword, of course, on a Sephiroth. However, I do have 2 hand axes. So can I throw a hand axe at it? Can I?
Sure. You can
That's-
you can try.
Okay. Die, loser.
Yeah, that hits.
24 hit.
It
Yay.
does, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah! Die, loser!
Hey, Jenny.
7 damage.
Hey Jenny, we're level 5 now. You could throw 2 hand axes.
I'm aware. I know.
You
The coolest part.
Level 5. Oh, hold on a second.
Hey, yeah, I'm gonna throw the other one too.
Yeah, you guys are level 5. Maisie.
Does a 20 hit
A 20 will hit. Yeah.
for another 7 damage?
Fantastic.
Hell yeah! What did I even say before? Die, loser!
Yeah, it
Twice
looks
as much.
it looks sufficiently pissed at you now.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Jasminder, you're up.
Jasminder is going to instant transmission over here. And then I guess I'm gonna stab, and punch this guy.
Okay.
Let's do... Ooh. Where is my stab? Oh, here it is. Found it.
Where's your...
Oh,
My
hi!
stab.
Cody, you're just in time for combat.
Welcome.
Lovely.
Yeah. I just had Rook protecting the family for a moment. You guys are semi-ambushed in a gorge on the road.
Dope.
There's a number of little bandit raiders and a minotaur with them.
Awesome.
Yeah, you guys rolled like freaky high. I think the lowest perception was a 16 and the highest was a 22. So, yes.
Awesome. Okay, let me see if I can get this to work.
Does a 14 hit this bandito?
It does. He has a very low AC.
Hell yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going. What? Natural 20
yeah.
on that one.
Holy shit, okay. Damn, y'all's rolls. The fuck?
There'll be nothing
And
left by the time we get to
on
the
a
bottom
punch-
of it.
Oh my god! Bruh, what the fuck? Okay, roll your stinky damage, you motherfucker.
Jasminder's inner goddess is
No,
thriving right now.
no.
You have so many regrets right now, don't you?
So many.
7, 9 plus 5 is 14 because I'm a mathematician.
Keep going. What's the total?
22. So
Plus the 14?
It's 43 total damage for
Thank
the,
you.
the entire round.
Thank you, Jeff.
7
I
plus
was
14 is 21. 43, excuse me. Yeah, 7 plus 14 is 21, plus another 21 is 42, plus 1 is 43.
I was trying to break her.
I think you succeeded.
Good.
I'm still a mathematician. I just didn't feel like answering.
I'm sure you did. Anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
No, but he's still up after 43 points of damage.
Okay. And as soon as you're in the roll 20, Cody, do go ahead and roll some initiative. Or if you want, I can go ahead and roll some initiative real quick.
My roll 20 is just loading right now.
Oh, okay. I'll just have you roll that when you hop in. Because it's the Minotaur's turn. And my music
Oh boy.
stopped. Why did that happen? Alrighty.
My initiative is so important. So important.
Definitely. Because y'all are surrounded by several baddies. And this Minotaur is pretty pissed that Shivers threw 2 hand axes, which, by the way, do sink partway into, like, one of the, like, armor pieces, and the other one, like, definitely leaves, like, a glancing blow off the shoulder. But it just makes him more pissed as he gives out a big roar and starts charging in your direction. Which, because he is charging, he's gonna make a gore attack, reckless. For a
Where is
17 to hit you, Shivers?
That does not hit me.
God damn it.
You
Fuck.
were almost there.
This is a big ass map.
Yeah!
It's a huge map.
Good.
I'm
There were whole
happy.
enemies I didn't see when the combat began.
I don't see anyone. Oh, it's load. The tokens are just popping in now. Okay. I was like, I don't see anyone in the party. I just see enemies.
Cody's playing an N64 game. Things are just popping in as he gets closer to them.
Well, no, it's because my phone is being stupid slow right now with the internet. So
It's cool.
Oh,
my computer is going off of my mobile, so it's going really slow.
We got time.
I got you, baby
Shivers,
girl.
I do need you to make a strength saving throw because he ran 10 feet towards you.
I made 2 of
To
those.
attack.
Ignore that. I just clicked the button twice by accident.
You fail. You are knocked back 10 feet and knocked prone as he just headbutts the shit out of you.
5, 10. Okay.
And yeah, you are prone. So have fun with that. Cody, are you able to get your sheet up? I feel bad you're not on the initiative yet.
It's just load. Like, I can see everything, except the character sheets are all grayed out, and I can't open any of them. It's just a loading symbol.
Oof.
When I had a mouse over it. Starting to piss me off, actually.
Here, I can bring it up on my end and... Let me see here. Oh shit. Well, belatedly, do you want to have, Rook do anything? Cause you rolled top of the initiative.
Well, let's see. Is there any enemies nearby?
The closest one to you is gonna be within, yeah, 25 feet.
Yeah, he'll just hop down and run over there.
Alright.
There we go, yeah. What is this guy, anyway?
He just looks like a scrapper. Pretty kind of shitty armor. No visible identifiers to either gang. Looks just pretty angry and looks like, you know,
Just a
typical raider on the road. You've seen them before. They're just looking for supplies, food, water.
Okay. See if it will load this time. Like, the map is loading and the tokens are loading in, but it's this infinite loading symbol on the sheets. I highlight them, but nothing happens.
I sent
no.
a picture to the Discord if you want to see a map.
Well, the map is fine. It's the sheet that's the problem.
Everything's fine, except for the sheets are grayed out. I can't click on them. It pissed me off because it was working earlier.
Yeah, that's weird.
That is rough. Would you like a screenshot of your sheet sent?
I was gonna say, I can, or, like, if you know what attack you want to use, I can just go ahead and roll it. Or tell you the modifier for it.
My god. Just fucking up everything. How tough does this guy look?
He looks like it's probably pretty easy to hit him, but he looks like he's used to taking several hits. He's a pretty beefy, burly guy.
Okay. I was able to open up the page, the character sheet, and now it's just loading.
Yeah, it might be slow because I've got a lot of things on this page that are, like, just slowing things down, like a lot of tokens and stuff. A bigger map than it was on before.
She is a very large map.
So, okay. I'm in.
I am zoomed out to 50%.
Let's see here. I need to double check. Alright, so I'm going before this person, right?
Yes. Yeah, you were kind of retroactively having a turn.
Alright, so I have advantage against them because they haven't taken a turn yet. Alright, cool. I'm just gonna go ahead and stab. He's just gonna take out his dagger and
Ooh.
stab him.
That hits, yeah.
They do have advantage. I don't think I rolled a bit on accident.
I mean, a 20 definitely hits still.
You rolled two
It-
20s.
Yeah, it rolled auto advantage because that's
Okay.
just how the sheets are naturally.
Wonderful.
Ooh,
Alright, that'll be 17 damage.
nice. Okay. 17 damage. Very nice. Okay.
I was
Right,
thinking he was an actual bard, but maybe a swashbuckler?
Well, he doesn't have any spells.
I'm a
Watch-
bard.
Yeah. It's free flavored.
I'm a bard.
It's like,
I'm just a bard. Don't worry about it.
yeah. Oh wait, shit, I didn't mean to move that in the initiative.
Your friendly neighborhood bard.
It is this guy's turn. It's also the one by you, Jasminder. These guys are gonna make great axe attacks. This first one I'll roll for Jasminder.
How dare.
11 to hit.
It's a no.
I know, yeah. That's a 24 to hit you, Rook.
24. Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. That's gonna be 11 damage.
All right.
And then next up, or hang on. Is there, yeah, there's a third of these guys. This guy is also, that one's a little too far, but Jasminder is right there. So he's gonna come over here and make another attack while you're distracted with his buddy. God fucking damn it, that's an at one. End me, please.
I need you to fudge. Lie to us. Lie to me.
I am trying to be fair.
Don't be
in
fair.
in the spirit of sportsmanship, I guess.
I want you to hit me.
Anyway,
Hurt
this
me.
guy's... Don't say it like that.
What are the spies doing?
The spies,
What's
yeah, are do-do-do-do-do.
Jasminder, why are you all the way over there?
Because she's fighting the bad guys that are all the way over there.
Yeah, she zoomed over there and was just like, I can take him, and it is just dodging both of their great axes, like swinging wildly. She's just doing
Right.
fucking Matrix moves.
It's her inner goddess at work.
No, nope.
Why are you saying no?
She
Tony
knows
wasn't here
why.
for the inner goddess thing. We'll explain while we're not on a recorded
Yeah.
line.
Okay.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
What
there
are
are
the
gonna be
spies
some
doing, Cindy?
long bow attacks. This one's gonna go after you, Shivers, with disadvantage because prone, but that's not gonna hit. And the other one is gonna go towards you, Joran, for a 21 to hit.
Yeah, 21 will hit.
Alrighty. And then on top of that, I forgot to roll 2. So that's 11 damage total to you, Joran.
Cool. Sounds good.
Alrighty, and that is it for their turn, because Kieran murked that one, and Joran, it is your turn.
Yeah, yes it is. We're gonna try something fun.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna run up to the Minotaur, but instead of attacking, I'm gonna use this cool new little feat.
Ooh.
So she's gonna let out just a giant challenging roar, and we'll link this for you so you can see the description.
Ooh.
But they need to make a wisdom saving throw. Let me get the DC there.
Oh, he's so wise. Oh, he's actually more wise than I expected.
Okay, it's probably not going to be a huge DC. I just gotta do the math real quick. Yeah, it's only a DC 12. But it does affect anyone that I choose within 30 feet, so I think I can hit all 3 enemies
Say it.
around me.
God. Minotaur.
So you get the
The
Berserker
Minotaur
as well.
fails. These guys are gonna roll. And that's a 1. Another nat 1, by the way, and a 16. So one of them succeeds.
Gotcha.
The other 2 are like pissing themselves. Holy shit, that's a dragon person.
So they're now frightened for a minute. If they take damage, they can repeat the saving throw.
Gotcha.
So I don't imagine that'll last very long, but you know.
Imagine being scared of the dragon person when there is a minotaur right there.
The
I
Minotaur-
know, right?
the-
The Minotaur
Afraid of
is.
me.
The Minotaur is one of the people scared of the dragon person. He's a big ol' wuss, big ol' coward.
But that was my action, so that's about all I can do right now.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you guys know Ferdinand the Bull. Anyway, Maisie, it's your turn.
Perfect.
No,
Alright,
Russ.
now I'm the proper actual level. What had been half of my health gone is now only
Oh.
a third of it gone. But okay, who did? So did Joran? Joran got hit? Was it?
Doran got hit, Rook got hit, and you got hit.
How badly did
I
Rook
think-
get hit?
I think you've taken the worst, followed by Rook, followed by Joran.
Yeah, I'm good. Don't even worry about me over here.
Okay, Rook, how you doing?
It's still over 2/3.
I think Maisie will go in because right now, Maisie can't see Joran, so instead she will go bebop her way around. To Rook, she'll see the one who shot her and just spit in that general direction. I don't know if it'll reach because it's a bit away, but
Nope.
she'll still spit in the general direction. But she'll pull out some of her supplies and just kind of reach and slap up a like adhesive to the wounds that Rook has, and I will excuse me. I will hit you for. I'll hit you for a total of. We'll find out. Wow, 11.
11.
That's how much health I lost.
Perfect. I duct tape you back together.
Alright.
But that's me.
Alright. Rook.
Stabbed, and then within 6 seconds, there's a bandage applied over it, and it's like oh, that's good. Rook will say, God dang it, why are you not standing where I am? You stupid bandit man. Let's see here. Oh wait, why can I not click on my token?
Oh, it's because I put it on the board for you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's correct.
Yeah, I did that to everyone, don't worry.
Okay, cool. He's gonna go ahead and go. He's gonna use a bonus action to disengage.
Yep.
And then go over here.
Dive and dodge.
Ah, okay, I get you.
The rock, and then stab this man in the back.
Do it. That'll hit.
He does not have the 3 or the 15. It's just 6.
I mean, 6 is still something.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Anything else you'd like to do with your turn then?
No, that's about it. Yeah. That's good.
Alrighty. I did just delete your initiative because you were on the token, so I'm adding that very fast.
It was 25, I think.
Yeah.
Yes. Which it stays in order. So Kieran, it's your turn.
So this guy is afraid. This guy is afraid. Does that mean attacks against him already have advantage? How does that work? How does this specific fear work? Because it feels like every fear is different.
I think it's just a standard frightened condition, but
So it has disadvantage on attacks while you're in eyesight, and that's really
I
about
believe
it.
so.
Okay, then Kieran is going to kind of move up here, and use his bonus action to hide behind the cart from P-Pants over here.
Yeah.
Is 22 sufficiently hidden?
Yes, you are sufficiently hidden.
All right. Gonna take another sharpshooter shot. This time at P-Pants. Does a 20 total hit?
A 20 will hit, yeah.
Not as ridiculous 29 damage. Not 52, but still I feel pretty good 29 damage.
He
Right.
does get to retry his saving throw since he took damage.
Okay. Sorry, and which one were you hitting?
The feared one.
Oh,
This guy,
the feared
over
guy.
here.
Yeah, gotcha.
The one trying to 2-on-1 Jasminder is not getting away with trying to 2-on-1 one of my allies. That's just not happening.
Right, and what's the DC? Oh, we rolled a nat 20.
Yeah, that doesn't
So,
matter.
Yeah, he is no longer feared.
You know, it was a great thought, guys.
You terrified a
sorry.
Minotaur, which has gotta
No, that's
count for
Nova's
something.
fault.
That is pretty impressive.
The stat for me to set my DC is not a great stat, so it's not a very high DC.
It's fine.
Kieran not trust me to 1v2, 2v1 these bitches?
It's not that he doesn't trust you, it's that he doesn't like that it's happening.
Understood.
Alright, us.
Oss is just gonna keep doing what he does best, which is be a little hassle and attack that guy again. That is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Cool. That is, and it has been a hot minute since I rolled his damage. I think I'm supposed to add his dex.
If you
Or
just
his-
click beak, it should automatically roll the damage
it?
for you. Yeah.
Oh, so it does. I
Look
think
at
he's
him
supposed
go.
to have a modifier, but honestly, doesn't matter. I'll figure it out.
4 damage, not too bad. Oz continues to be a pest and a headache to all of the baddies that try and long range attack you guys. Shivers, it is your turn.
Prone just means I have to expend half my movement getting up, correct?
Mhm. Yes.
Okay, cool. Damn, what a perfect amount of movement. Because if I had 5 more feet, I could have just been right here. Anyway.
Rest
I think
in
that's
pieces.
still flanking, right?
And now,
Does this still count?
It's like diagonal
I-
flanking.
I will be nice and count it.
Okay.
so when it comes to large creatures like this, that's the only spot that counts. This spot over here does not.
This one would be.
Hmm.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, you do. Yeah, you would have flanking then. You're good.
D&D is a magical thing.
So you would have to step back here to technically be flanking.
Let's go. You're flanking.
They are there.
I'm gonna hit it. Gonna hit it with my sword. I don't know what its AC is, but I'm probably gonna find out because all these are gonna be great with master attacks. I hit the button. I promise it's on the way.
I believe you.
I heard you click and I'm like waiting like
I hope
any,
so.
any minute now.
Yes,
Does
it's
the 20
20.
hit?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just roll the second one while I'm at it. Okay, Discord, thank you. Now or whatever.
nat
Does a
20.
crit hit.
Yeah, holy shit.
Okay.
It comes back to you with ease and you just slice across this Minotaur's. It's a
So,
pretty burly chest, so it's not exactly hard to, like, hit.
yeah, there's a lot of creature.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're gonna roll once. 23 slashing damage.
Holy shit.
And then we're gonna roll for the crit. That's 30.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna action surge because I really want to hit it.
Holy shit! Okay, he's looking bloody now by this point, by the way.
He also gets to
Um,
reroll his save. Don't forget.
True.
Not kill
Heavy.
them. They're just bandits who just want some sustenance. They have to steal for the things that they need. Why are we killing?
That's an 8. He's still
You-
afraid.
He did attack us, so
That's
Yeah,
fine.
they were just planning to straight up ambush you guys.
Does a 21 hit?
Does a 17 hit is a better question.
No. Oh yeah, I do have advantage. Never mind. Does the 17 hit? I forgot I had advantage.
17 does hit, yeah.
Oh my god, you're fucked.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You
Let's go. 44 points of damage.
murder?
44,
Murder. How do you murder?
74,
Kill.
When Shivers gets
94, 97 points of damage, by the way. 97 points of total damage.
Oh my god.
when Shivers gets back up from the prone, he just charges at the thing and just like he just tears it open. He just tears it the fuck apart. I imagine it go to punches him and he stabs it, then he like tears a horn off or something, and then goes across the chest.
Oh yeah.
And then he'll go for the neck. He'll go for the neck full length of the blade for the last hit.
Yeah, you swipe your blade across the chest. You miss, one beefy fist just swing right over your head, and you kind of come up from below and just slice the arm clean off. It turns to roar at you, and you bring your giant claymore or your greatsword down on its head, cleaving off one of its horns. And then as it kind of rears back in pain, screaming, you just bring the greatsword down through its neck, slicing right through and decapitating it.
Damn. I knew this was gonna be so cool when I took Great Weapon Master, and I'm glad to know it was as cool as I knew it was gonna be.
Jasminder.
Jasminder's inner goddess is going to stab again.
Alright.
I would like to let it be known that I am attacking non-lethally.
Okay.
They do deserve punishment for attacking us. They don't deserve death.
Uh-huh. As your friends have shot one through the eye and decapitated another. Mm-hmm.
Hey man,
Control what they do, man.
hey man, it's not my fault 5e said specifically in the rules you can't attack non-lethally from rage. That's
Nope.
not on me. That's on Watsy, man.
Yeah. I've misheard you say Yahtzee, and I'm like, what? Anyway, yeah, the 18 and 15 hit.
Period. Okay, so it's all going to this fella right here. That's 11 points of piercing, non-lethal. How you do that, I don't know, but you know. And then 21 points of bludgeoning.
Good lord. Hey, what's that all added together, Keone?
That's 32. Fucking
Nice.
mathematician.
And that's, just to clarify, the guy to your north.
I am literally fucking Einstein. Keep committed.
Alright.
Einstein is back, baby.
Yeah, it's the Minotaur's turn, but he's mega dead. It is these guys' turn, and they're a little upsetty spaghetti. This one is gonna make an attack against you, Rook. For, no, it doesn't, 15 to hit.
15 just hit.
Just.
I'm going to Rook is going to do a thing that I forgot he can do, and he's going to Bardic Tumble against this hit to half the damage.
Nice. The damage is going to be 9, so rounded down half is 4. 4. Math. Yes. Then, they're gonna come over here, and, these two are both gonna make attacks with advantage, against you. That is a crit on Jasminder.
It
Oh.
doesn't hit.
Mm-hmm. So the first attack is 16 damage.
Uh-huh.
Second one is just a 12 to hit.
You said 16?
Yeah. 16 damage.
Trying to make sure I don't have anything that I can like parry with, but I don't think I do. So we're Gucci gang. 16 it is.
Alrighty. This guy back here is gonna keep taking pot shots. Archer versus Archer. Gonna make a shot at Kieran. For a 19.
19 hits, but I'm going to use Uncanny Dodge to half the damage.
Alrighty. So with a half, you only take 2 damage because he rolled for 4 damage. Shockingly.
First blood for Kieran.
Absolute
Let's
garbo
you
rolls.
hit
You asked for
Kieran.
it.
Takes a nick on the arm as he gets ready to line up a shot.
Absolute garbo damage. You useless little monster people, monster stats. Anyway, right, there's another that's gonna take a shot at, Shivers while your back is turned. It's a 19 to hit?
That hits.
Hey, real quick, don't mean to be a stickler for the rules, but did this guy roll with disadvantage because he's making range attacks with somebody in melee with him?
So never mind, take back that 2 damage.
I'm joking, I'm joking.
I
I'm
was
100% kidding. That is technically rules as written, but I don't care.
Jeff, it's 2
well-
damage.
Well, here's
Exactly.
the thing. Yeah, well, it's not the... Because I have Heavy Armor Master.
Well, no. That one was a cure. The 2 damage was a cure.
Oh, fuck. Okay, cool.
Okay, I was like,
They finally rolled well for the damage, so that's 10 damage to you, Shivers.
Okay.
As you get shot with an arrow. And then that other one is dead. And Joran, it is your turn.
Gotcha. Minotaur's dead, so she's gonna come down. Let's see. Did she get?
I've
she'll
got
get
this. You
down
can go
here.
help someone else.
I
got
can't get anywhere else.
Girl!
Your 2 people are the only ones in range, and I have not hit anything this entire fucking fight.
Yet the spies are so far away.
If I try to run for that archer, this fight will be over before I get there, just telling you now. So she's gonna run down to this guy here. So she is down there, flanking him. Gonna go ahead and take the first attack with the maul. Which is an 11 to hit. I don't believe that.
you have
hits.
advantage.
You do have
'cause you're
advantage.
I
fighting.
do have advantage. I didn't toggle it because I'm already halfway. So that's actually 9.
Yeah,
to hit.
that hits.
Cool. Before I take my next attack, I'm actually going to use a superiority die, and use commander strike. So instead of me taking my second attack, Jasmine, or if you want to take your reaction, you can take a free attack, and you get to
Ooh.
add a bonus to your damage.
Let's go.
That's pretty
baby.
sick.
So you can add a 6 to whatever if you actually roll and hit him.
Hell yeah, to the damage.
Yeah, 6 to the damage.
Period.
16 hits.
And it's on this guy.
Holy shit.
18 plus 6.
What is it?
What is that? What is
Yeah.
that, Danny?
We just like
asking
one-upping
you.
each other constantly now. But it's 24, so.
Good job.
Thank you.
Okay, and then last question before the end of my turn. With
Mhm.
coordinated attack, would you say Oz can see me from here?
I would say so, yeah. I mean, he's like
Cool.
up quite a ways, so he has an
gets
aerial
to-
view.
He can use his reaction to make a melee attack on his target then.
Go for it, buddy.
Let me switch over to his sheet, so he will do his little bite beak thing for an 11 to hit.
Misses.
That's fine. He reminded the guy he's there. It's fine.
Yeah.
That is my turn though.
All right, very nice. Very cool.
8 different people to attack. That's a record.
Yeah, no, you're just gonna be like Commander Joran, like getting all your allies to just melt everybody. Anyway, Maisie, you're up. What's going on?
Is Rook okay? He didn't get hit again, did he? Or did he? I'm like trying to keep track of who all is getting slapped.
got hit again, but he avoided most of the damage.
Okay.
Kieran took 2 whole points of damage.
He's fine.
Kieran's not looking great.
He's literally bloodied right now.
Kieran has a paper cut.
He's
Yo,
bleeding his own.
live!
Somebody made him bleed his own blood, and you're just gonna let him stand there in it?
Real. Is Shivers good? He's the only one I can reach.
Shivers is not taking. He took
Okay.
7 damage.
Anyway,
have to-
Again,
You're gonna
you
have
run
to
the risk
heal
of
yourself.
infection.
You're gonna have to heal yourself or stab somebody, Maisie.
no, it's called I'm running. Woo!
Okay, welcome over here.
And yeah, that's my turn because I don't think I have the ability to use my bonus action to also dash yet. So I'm
He's
here. I am.
schmoovin'. Alrighty. Rook, you're
We're
up.
booking it.
Well, I was really hoping they'd stick around, but I guess it's just you and me. And he rolls his dagger. He's just gonna stab him. He doesn't get to do his bonus damage because he doesn't have anybody nearby.
Mm-hmm. 16 hits. For 6 damage.
He's gonna use a bonus action to disengage because he needs to have somebody within 5 feet. Like he can't keep doing this.
Yeah.
6 damage hit. He's missing 3d6 damage.
Yeah. Where do you go to?
He's gonna disengage and run over here.
Alrighty.
Rook demands someone to show off to.
Kieran.
Kieran is going to come over here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, yeah, you get there. And rinse and repeat. Gonna bonus action hide.
Okay. Who are you hiding from?
This guy down here.
Okay. Okay.
26?
Yeah, you're hidden.
And mark off an arrow. And gonna take another sharpshooter shot at that guy. For a 15.
15 will just hit, yeah.
Oh, oof.
Let's go, sharpshooter.
For 29.
Jesus Christ. Well, he's looking extremely rough.
And then I'm gonna use my last 5 or I think I've 10 more feet of movement to come a little bit closer to Rook, and that's gonna be my turn.
Alrighty. Us.
Os will rinse and repeat, attack again. That beak, that's a 4. He's trying.
He's
Try his
doing his best. Oh, buddy. Shivers, your turn.
Oh fuck, that happened fast. Damn, I've got a whole bunch of choices of places to go.
You do.
Really?
I will say both of the guys by Jasminder are looking pretty rough.
Yeah. How's the spy up top looking? The top left spy?
Neither spy has been hit yet.
Yeah,
Or
they
the
look
spy?
unharmed.
Okay. I can reach him. with a
Well, no, that's not true. One did take a pretty vicious beak attack from Oz.
I'm gonna come over here. That expends my whole turn to get over there. But I'm over here now.
Alright. Okay, anything else you want to do?
That is it. That is all I can do. Actually, never mind. Let me see if I can even do this. Yeah, I still have a bonus action.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna second win.
Okay.
So I need to roll a 1d10. Sick. I don't even need to plus my thing. I'm healed. It's fine. We're back.
Yeah. Alrighty. Jasminder.
Alrighty then. Jasminder is going to elbow this guy in the throat and then use the pommel of her dagger in his stomach and then kick this guy in the balls.
Very specific, but okay.
So this is for the elbow to the throat. 17 hits, right?
Yeah, that hits.
Lovely. 21 bludgeoning damage. This is all non-lethal.
Jesus.
Is he
Yeah.
still up?
Yeah, he's still up.
Okay. Here is the pommel to the gut. 21.
Yeah, 21 hits.
Lovely. 9.
Yeah, he's out. He's unconscious.
Lovely. I did it. And then ball kick. 17. 20 points of non-lethal damage.
No,
to the
he's
ball.
he's also out.
Alright, I did it. Can I make it? I can't. But I can at least get to right there. And be on my way to him. That is all.
Okay. It's their turn. They're both unconscious. One is going to make an attack against you, Shivers. He's gonna make it reckless. So that's a 16 to hit.
16 does not hit.
Alright. It's these guys' turns. They're gonna make some longbow attacks. One is gonna take aim for you, Jasminder. For
Me.
shit, does not hit.
Hit
then-
me. I'm consenting to be hit.
I know you are. This other one is going to take aim at who's within decent range.
If he's got a longbow, everybody's within range.
That's true. This one will go towards you, Kieran. That's a 14 to hit.
That misses.
All right. Joran. These guys are both unconscious. And there's one up by Os.
Yep, I'm aware.
Yeah.
The only thing I can do is dash and hang out. So have fun, guys.
Maisie. Hello?
I am going to. Maisie's gonna see Jasmine just running off. She's like,
moved. Sorry.
She'll run up and just kind of akin to Rook. She's gonna run up and just slap some of her bandages, just kind of soak it as she's running up there with some sort of a helpful herbal ointment, and then right onto the wound.
I love it.
Oh. I'm a patcher. I'm patching. That's literally my job.
Just runs up and slaps the piece of gauze on you and goes to the next person.
All right. That'll be. Were you pretty decently hit, or were you? Because you got crit.
I'm pretty decent right now. We're good. We're Gucci gang.
All right. I'll give you the 10 then, and then Maisie will move this way. She'll move one back, just to kind of keep an eye on everybody else. But yeah, that's my turn.
Rook, you're up.
Somebody's over there now, so
Yeah, Shivers
Oh.
came over to give you a hand.
over here. How is this guy looking anyway?
Not as bad. You guys focus fired the other two pretty hard. He's just taken, like, I think 1 or 2 hits from you. He's looking okay.
Rook is going to use a bonus action to press in part of his dagger on the hilt or in the grip.
Okay.
And yeah, apply his party favors.
Interesting.
And he's going to go ahead and make an attack with advantage for flanking.
Yeah, that hits. Holy shit.
Well, you know.
Also, yeah, that's just he gets a DC against the poison, which is party favors.
Is it half?
14. No, it's just saves negate.
Oh dang. Okay. That was a 15. It was-
Okay. So he doesn't take the full 24. He only takes 14 of that. So
14, okay.
19 total.
19 total. That's still woo. All right, very nice. Ooh, that's gonna be nasty when you crit. Oh man. Kieran. Unless there was anything else you want to do with your turn, Rook.
No, that's it.
Alrighty, Kieran.
Kieran is going to he's kind of out in the middle of no man's land right now. Let me see something real quick. From right here. Oh, nope. From right here to here is within range. Cool. He's going to use some of his movement to get over here behind the donkey and behind the cart.
Okay.
Does he have line of sight on this guy?
From there on the cart, I'll say he has half cover.
Cool. That means I have half cover from him if he tries to hit me. Use my bonus action to try to hide from him.
You have sharpshooter, so anything.
Oh yeah, I ignore cover. I'm not
Yeah.
used to having sharpshooter. It's a natural 19 on the dice for stealth for a total of 30.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, you're hidden.
All right. Knock down another arrow. Advantage clicked. Sharpshooter. Double 16s for a total of 19.
That'll hit.
Or oh, vital. Sorry, did he only gets the one attack?
Thank God.
For 29.
Yeah, he's dead.
Cool.
Alright,
That's his turn.
All right.
Oh my
Os.
God, you better not. You better not.
Os kill steal.
He can't even reach anybody. We're out in the middle of
Oh.
bumfuck nowhere, and everyone keeps killing things when we get to them. So I mean, he's gonna move up towards where there's still active combat. He can't do anything, so he'll stop about there.
Kieran is going to distract Jasminder for as many rounds as it takes for Oz to get over to this guy, so he can kill steal from Jasminder.
I have a vendetta against this bird. Me as a player has a vendetta against this
The
bird.
entire party can get up to that ledge to hit that guy before either Oss or Joran can make it there. I think you're safe.
Oh.
You're a monk with 9,000 feet of movement.
Shivers, you're up.
Oh my god.
Oh my
For
God, the
fucking real.
timing. The timing.
Just in
Christ.
time, baby
Holy
girl.
shit.
Anyway. Oh, okay.
Queen shit. Continue.
What the fuck did I even say I was gonna do?
You were
Okay,
gonna-
that makes sense. That makes sense, yeah. Okay. I have this toggled. Attack with Great Weapon Master. 16 hit.
Yes. Their AC's pretty low.
That's terrible for them. That's so sad.
18 is
Okay.
terrible damage. Good God.
And then again. Does a 22 hit
The 22 will hit, yes.
for 22 damage.
Holy shit. Y'all.
And that's him.
Insanity. Jasminer.
Remove these. There we go.
Cool. I move up to this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Intrusive thoughts tell me to just push him off the ledge, but we're saving these people's lives. So,
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna like
Shove him off the cliff.
hands, baby. No, I'm not shoving him off the cliff. Just gonna give him the 1-2 with a side of biscuit. 21, 17, 15.
All 3 of those hit.
17,
He
16, 18.
nope. He's out. He's gone.
And then Jasmine jumps down.
All right. It's this guy's turn, and Shivers just did a fuck ton of damage, so he's gonna try and take a reckless attack against him. Which is good, he rolled a nat 20, so that's gonna be a total of 13 damage.
You rolled a nat 20, Danny says, looking down at her like 7. You said how much damage?
13.
13? Okay.
Yeah.
I need to go to this number. There we go.
I actually didn't, I did not fudge the dice roll. I did actually roll a nat 20
You
just
need
then.
to.
I'm seriously debating it at this point, y'all. Anyway, that's just his turn. He only has 1 attack. Now it's just gonna be who's gonna get the final blow on him, I think, at this point. Because those guys are all unconscious. Joran, sorry, you're up if you'd like to.
I can't get to anything, even if I wanted to, so she's just gonna head back to the cart.
Alright, Maisie?
I mean, I just watched Shivers get his. I just watched Shivers take a big old hit, so maybe he's gonna just kind of like turns, looks when Jasmine up there, looks over, sees Shivers take the hit, and she's like, oh, and just starts booking it over towards that. She can't reach him on this round, but she's just headed in his direction.
Alright. Rook.
Most exercise ever.
He's looking real rough.
Gonna stay up this time. He's not going to include any part of favor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
13. Yeah, that just hits. That's his AC. It's shit. That's just enough. How do you want to murder?
Let's go. How doth thou murder?
How kill?
Kind of dances around the fighting a lot. Kind of ducking and weaving over and under blows and everything like that. I think as he turns around to attack Shivers, Rook kind of just takes that moment to slip an arm up under this guy's arm and then stab his dagger through his ribs into his heart.
Ooh.
And then pull it up.
Yeah, he is immediately down when you strike the weak spot. And combat is over. You guys have made it.
Jasminder looks around at the carnage and wonders, are we the bad people?
They were probably going to kill us, and us, including Sabine and that young boy in the other cart, and then take all of our stuff. I don't think we're the bad guys.
Sabine does pop her head out. She had hid amidst the crates and stuff. Is it over?
I'm gonna go and heal up Shiva. Or just in case if anything else happens, because I don't know. But 11.
Thank you.
I just put the 3 over there asleep, so maybe we should just go.
Kieran is going to go one by one and tie them up.
Mm-hmm.
And just trying to be like Sorry, Cody, what'd you say?
Rook is leading the bodies while you guys are distracted.
Yep, that's fair. Yeah, while he's looting that body, Kieran, while tying these 3 up, is going to loot their bodies as well of any belongings.
Oh, okay.
Rogue gonna rogue.
Rogue gonna rogue.
Jasminder's heart drops for a minute and then is like, oh, okay, that's what's happening.
I
Those
think
of
it's a
you,
dexterity check to tie people up.
yeah, dexterity check. And for those wanting to loot the bodies, go ahead and make me an investigation check.
Shivers is just gonna go back to his spot where he was guarding the car already.
Woo! Very
Maisie-
nice.
Maisie will follow Kieran. Why do I feel like I'm saying that wrong? Am
No,
I?
you're right. You're
No,
right,
okay.
Kieran. Heart C. Kieran.
She'll go through and she's gonna do like basic patch up for these guys just to make sure that the ones who weren't killed or their wounds are at least not life threatening. Like just to
Okay.
waking them up, but she's just making sure that they're not about to die.
Rook, on the bodies, you find, or on the body you're looking at, 11 gold pieces and 3 days rations.
Nice.
He's just gonna pocket that.
What about weapons?
They each, they're not great quality, but the guys, with the kind of burly looking expression, those two both have a great axe and a crossbow, along with some bolts, and, if anyone checks out the hooded figures, they have longbows on them with some arrows.
Rook will take a crossbow
Okay.
and bolts.
So if they
pretty
each
easy.
I think only one actually fired a crossbow, so you should have like
There's
29 bolts.
I mean, yeah, you can get up to a lot.
How many arrows are on the guy?
Which one are you looking at?
The one down here.
Oh, that one is about probably 10, I would say.
Okay.
Sees quite a bit of use.
Jasminder's just gonna take his quiver and bring it on over to Kieran.
Rook's gonna move on to the next guy too.
Okay.
Oof.
On the next one, you find, 17 silver pieces and a flyer for one of the taverns in Barren Sands.
Cool. Fire.
And a longbow.
And a longbow, yeah. And a longbow and the arrows. But
Yeah, he'll take the longbow just because he wants to trade it off.
Yeah, sell that shit. Those things are worth money. But as all that's going on, Kieran is tying up the living ones, and it's just like, well, maybe we take them to Barren Sands with us, and maybe there's a bounty on the road for some bad guys.
That sounds good.
Does Rook know if there's a standing bounty on bandits?
make a history check.
Okay. I'm great at those.
Oh, I mean, there's a good chance they're frequently putting out bounties for individuals that have caused some trouble in the city, beasts that get a bit too close to the city. It's possible, but you're not sure specifically whether these individuals would.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna also search this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Jasminder got the arrows on that one.
On that one, you find 17 silver pieces and a very poorly drawn map of the local area around Barren Sands.
Barren Sands map.
It's like markings of some of the like rock formations, kind of like where you guys are now, and like circles around them. Probably just like the planner who tried to put things together.
He's the brains of the
He's
operation.
the brains of the operation, and you can see how well it treated him.
I'm guessing that the map that Rook bought probably is already way better than this map.
Maybe? Yes, it definitely is. This is like very shoddily copy-pasted from a much better map.
Yeah, he's not even going to take the map. He's just going to toss it.
What do these guys have on them coin-wise?
Let me see.
Because Kieran is rifling pockets while he's tying them up.
Between the two of them, you find 16 silver pieces.
Alright.
In this one, what can Jasminder find on him?
Wait, which one are you searching?
Up top.
That one.
Oh,
And,
up top. The
and-
longbow and, 7 silver pieces. And, water skin. That's pretty full.
After he's done tying these guys up, Kieran will notice that Rook slung one of the this guy's crossbow over his shoulder, and will bring him over the bolts as he's going over to the Minotaur.
I was gonna say, Maisie was going to look over the Minotaur if anyone mentioned the bounties, just to see if she could find any like noticeable token or anything on them,
Make
like
an
something to.
investigation.
I mean, Shivers did cut off a horn.
He
Yeah.
did.
I did do that.
It's just like if he has like a calling card or maybe like sometimes they can denote with like, oh, I'm the Shattered Hand Bandit or something. My name's Billy the Bighorn.
This is the boulder.
You guys found the boulder. 15. You would find, he doesn't keep anything like that on his person. Just the larger sized leather armor, larger than any of you would ever be able to use, really. Even Joran, it's bigger than yours.
You mean I won't grow into it?
In character, how freaked out are we about a Minotaur? Is this something like...
It's not unheard of. There are, like, non-human type beings that are more monstrous in appearance. It's rare. You guys probably haven't really met one. They don't really spend much time in cities.
Jasminder's
is
gonna
cool.
kneel and pray.
As Mender is praying, Rook is going to try and extract some Minotaur blood with some of his specialized tools.
Make a nature
Hey.
check.
Can Kieran help him? Because Kieran just suddenly, while we were in the cave, started doing that. Doing
Sure.
stuff like
Yeah,
that?
you can make the check with advantage if you would like, Rook.
Danny, also, I forgot what you said this guy had on him.
Oh,
Sorry.
no, it's fine. It also kind of slipped my mind. I think I said it was 7 silver pieces, and a water skin.
Okay.
That's mostly full.
Longbow and arrows?
Yeah, same as the others. Not too many arrows in the quiver. They've been used pretty frequently. But with the 12, I'll say you can get some. It's not like great quality. You kind of get it everywhere. Because there's just a lot of blood. But you can successfully extract some in a little vial.
Party lab?
Yeah, it's his party lab. It's a special toolkit he has for
That
his
just-
party supply.
In my
Here's-
head, he's gonna make drugs out of this somehow. He's gonna turn. He's gonna
thinking.
turn Minotaur blood into ecstasy somehow.
All I can think of is what's his name from Riften? Genuine Minotaur blood elixir.
But yeah, Jasminder's just gonna hand the longbow and the arrows off to Kieran, and I guess we'll place 2 silver pieces over the eyes of this guy.
I didn't even think about this until now, but Shivers is gonna come over and pry his 2 fucking hand axes out of this thing. Forgot about that entirely.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
He'll just walk over, prise them out real quick, and just walk back.
Yeah, and you guys would be able to continue to make your way, get back on the road, unless there's just anything else you'd like to do.
Yeah, as we're picking up walking again, Kieran is going to saddle up alongside alongside Rook and just casually just be like, more than just an entertainer, I guess.
Well, everybody has to have a few tricks up their sleeves to get by in a world like this.
Fair enough. Know your way around a dagger.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there is a reason that I was comfortable traveling with just a family with me.
I'm glad that you had our back and didn't, wasn't expecting you to, but never fully trust anybody.
Okay. But you can always trust me.
Gives you a little bit of a side eye at that.
Sabine may have grown up in a bandit camp, but is she good? Is she okay? She's not like traumatized or anything, right?
She looks mostly unfazed. I mean, she definitely seems to hide from the combat, but she looks a little perturbed. Like she's keeping she's keeping a closer eye on the horizon, but she doesn't seem like super traumatized.
So I'm going to roll insight versus Rook's deception on you can always trust me.
Mm-hmm.
I have to roll a natural 20 to match it. Just
You got
he has a
this.
+9. He has
You
a
got
+9.
this.
That would in fact be a 2 on the
Yeah.
die.
That's a 2 on the dice for a total of 11. He still gives a little bit of a side eye. Maybe you can trust him. Maybe.
Maybe. But
Yeah, how is Sabine?
she's looking okay. I mean, she's not like super messed up. She just ducked and hid during most of the fight to let you guys handle the mess.
So
That's
she didn't
wonderful,
actually see
Pat.
us. She didn't actually see us murder 5 people. She
I
was
mean,
hiding from us murdering 5 people. Good.
she
She definitely
poked
heard
her
the
head around.
scream.
Yeah, she did. She heard the screams and the roars. She doesn't look too freaked out. And for a moment you specifically, Kieran, can see she might be young, but this world is very unforgiving and she seems very unperturbed by things that would usually send kids her age running. There's a kind of tired wisdom in that this isn't the first time she's seen this amount of bloody conflict, that this isn't novelty or new to her.
That literally breaks Jasminder's heart
Yeah,
more than anything.
I was about to say that makes Kieran profoundly sad.
I am depressed for her.
Like he's trading he's trading witty remarks with Rook and then sees that out of the corner of his eye, and Rook would just kind of see Kieran's face fall.
Jasminder's gonna let Sabine have some mid-grade wine. Because she feels bad.
I mean, she'll take it. She doesn't seem to really enjoy the taste all that much. She'll take like a little drink. Thanks.
I'm gonna hug her.
Oh, why are you hugging me? I mean, this is nice, but what did I do?
Nothing. You're just very pretty, Sabine.
Thank you, but you're kind of old. Not
Excuse me?
really, like... I'm only 18, what do you want me to do? Like, I'm not...
Old. I'm not old.
To me, you are! Like, you call me pretty, I don't know,
You're pretty.
I panicked!
I'm not coming on to you, Sabine.
I didn't think you were, I was just wanting to clear the air. But thank you.
Oh. Now I'm taking the wine back. Not old.
I don't really want the wine. It was okay when it was like the first time. It was fun. now it's just kind of gross, and I don't want to drink it anymore.
I'm drinking.
Casmander gets the gang put on a watch list.
Oh, no, Simeon just kind of quietly mulls over everything. Just keeping an eye on the horizon. The family, likewise, that you've been traveling with, Rook, kind of keep quiet. The kid they've kept kind of in the middle. They've tried to.
Kid's probably
You gather they tried to protect and keep him as far from whatever was happening as possible. It's a much more somber, serious ride. After the fact, as you guys are able to travel through the rest of the day.
As we're traveling, Rook actually wants to talk to Jasminder.
Oh.
Not Jasminder, sorry. Doran. I don't know why.
Oh, no.
Well, it's a J name.
It's a J.
name.
J names.
I'm still learning them. I'm sorry. Doran. Rook is actually gonna, like, at some point we're stopping for like a pee break. He's gonna go find Doran, and he's going to approach. He's going to say, you know, you have a good companion in Joss there. I was actually wondering, do you know anything about herbs or plants that can be used as reagents?
I might know some that are safe to eat, but probably not for anything more than that.
I gave you a description of something. Would you be able to have Joss look for it from overhead as we're traveling along?
Try. He sees it, maybe.
Okay. Rook is going to try and describe a type of nightshade that grows in the desert. It's a relative of silverleaf nightshade, but it's a fancy silverleaf nightshade that he wants for his party lab. Would that be like a performance or persuasion?
I was gonna say, Jordan, I can have you make a nature check, to try and like recognize. But yeah, Rook. So, describe to me again what you're trying to do.
Trying to describe a plant, for Jordan to have Joss look out for as we're traveling.
Make a. Oh gosh. I guess persuasion? That makes sense, since you're trying to describe it. And then Jordan make a... nature check, I said, and the DC will be lower since... Oh, shit, yeah. You know exactly.
20, but I have a negative modifier, so it's actually a 19.
And I was about to say the DC is lower because Rook rolled so well in the persuasion, so yeah, you definitely know. Are able to recognize.
5 points, purple flowers with these leaves that have a silvery hair to them, and they're ruffled. They're long leaves, a good 3-4 inches long, but they only get to about an inch wide, and they're ruffled along the sides. They're a light silvery green color. They're pretty small, but they grow in little clusters.
I think I might be familiar. Try to give some descriptions to us. He might bring a lot of similar, not helpful things, but it might be something you could weed out what you need from it.
That would be great. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah. She'll, as they're kind of spending the rest of the break, will kind of work on training Oz to keep an eye out for those things while he's circling the caravan.
Yeah, make a, I'll say make an animal handling check for you, and then make a perception for Oz to see if he can find any.
That is a 6 on my animal handling, so oof.
Certainly try.
So this would be a perception that relies on sight, I would imagine, right?
It is. So
He does actually get advantage on those. So
very nice.
he gets a 20 on his perception.
What 20 is very, very good. He brings back, I will say 1. He doesn't bring back a lot because he still wasn't sure exactly what you wanted, but kind of got the vibe that, like, maybe this is what you're
He
looking for.
probably found a bunch of things that like were like a similar color
Oh yeah.
or shape or something, and then there was like one actually useful thing in there.
Oh yeah, it was definitely a trial and error of, is this it, Mom? No, and then he goes back, and then he comes back, and is this it, Mom? No, okay, and he flies away.
There's just like a constant loop of like Oz swooping down to drop something at Joran, and at one point during the day she'll like bring the successful one over to Rook, but otherwise it's like a lot of like the bird coming in and out and in and out and in and out.
Yeah, cool. I'm collecting these to reduce the cost of making things with my party supplies.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
I'll tell you when I make an attempt and tell you what all I'm using to try to reduce the cost.
Yeah, that sounds good. So I will say this successfully reduces the cost a little bit since you were able to acquire that. And so you get the nightshade right around the turn of the evening. The sun's going down. Sands are starting to get a little bit cooler. Bit of a chilly wind coming in from the south as you guys get closer to the coast. And you guys are able to make camp and rest for the evening. You gather it's probably about a half day's journey still to Barren Sands, but you guys have most of the journey behind you now.
Are the...
Hmm?
I was gonna say, go ahead, Brooke. What were you saying?
I actually did want to take the different things that Oth brought back that were not the nightshade, and then just take them over to Maisie and sort of put them down in front of Maisie in that little basket and say, I asked Joran to have Oth look for some plants that I needed, and I got what I needed, but there's a lot of things that I didn't need, and I don't know much about what they are, so maybe you'll be able to find something in there that's useful for your side of herbalism and stuff. It could all just be useless weeds, I don't know.
Make
Macy?
a...
Macy's, do you say anything?
Maisie...
Oh, this was Maisie? I thought you were calling her Joran again.
No.
I'm so sorry.
It
I'm
happens.
so sorry. It was a little muffled, so I completely thought you were talking to Joran. Yeah, Maisie will kind of look up. I think what she was doing is she's probably just checking on the prisoners that they have, the bandits, but we'll kind of look over and it's like, yeah, sure, let me see what you got there. Sometimes they can be useful, or you can at least make them into something useful. Certain parts, at least.
Dandelion, crabgrass.
And Macy, go ahead and make a medicine check.
Ooh!
Did Maisie just turn into a robot for anyone?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
very much.
Slightly.
Yeah,
She rolled so well, your mic cut out.
Yep.
yeah, no. Yeah, sorry about that. My Wi-Fi went off and on for a split second. But 17 medicine.
17? Yeah, you could find some uses for it, definitely. Not all of the parts of it, but it's like, oh, you could use a few leaves from this and like the seeds from that to kind of help with your medical supplies.
She'll take it and say, well, this is actually really good for joint pain. If you crush it up and you dilute it a little bit, that'll be useful for when we get back. I think I was actually lower on supplies on that. This one's good for burns, which, you know, in the desert you usually need. So I'll take that. And she'll just go through and kind of talk through the ones that she can use and kind of the applications for it. Well, thank you kindly. I will certainly be using these.
Jasminder's gonna spend her watch staring into a mirror, making sure she's not old.
Damn, I really broke her with that one,
Yeah,
huh?
you did.
You're so old.
Just gonna examine her whole face. Like, how many wrinkles does she have? Is she noticing crow's feet? Does
No.
her skin seem less supple than it did before? She is analyzing every bit of herself.
No, Sabine is just a teenager.
They're all over the place.
But as you guys do settle in for your rest, we're gonna take a quick break because I got a bio break. I'm gonna get some water and just
I
yeah.
literally just came back from a bio.
thank
Oh no! Well, you're too
So bad.
fast.
You should have peed longer.
But
Go back
no.
anyway.
yeah, just taking quick 5-10 minutes.
Cool.
Yeah.